And good morning, everybody. It's time now for Putnam County Today here on 94.3 WREB. Tammy Johnson from the Greater Greencastle Chamber of Commerce is with us today, and want to go back and recap a little bit.
Please.
You guys last week had your annual golf scramble.
We did.
A little bit of bad weather, but you got it all in, right?
Well, you know, the week, it was just building up, John. The week before, I usually don't let myself look at the weather.
Right.
Somebody, of course, always tries to tell me, and
Right.
I snuck in, oh, I think it's going to be good, we're good. You know, like, okay, no, I don't want to hear that. Then that Monday, I finally looked. Great, all week.
Oh, yeah.
Rain, 80% chance of rain and thunderstorms on Friday. So, you know, that started my week out bad. But you still prep and you have confidence. All week, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Driving to Clover Meadows in Cloverdale, pouring down rain that day. Rained on us while we were setting up, not as bad as when I was driving there. And then we got this pocket
Cool.
from probably 11:30 until it never really, I think it sprinkled on us very late in the day. But then again, it got very nice. It was just amazing.
Great.
Amazing. So it was the beautifulest day, but it was a dry day, good temperature.
That's right.
So, you know, Chamber of Commerce weather as much as we could have asked for, considering it was supposed to be 90% chance of thunderstorms.
That's right.
So I don't really know what happened, but thank you.
Yeah.
It
Now,
was a great day.
of course, Bloomington, where the helicopters come out, had bad weather. They can bring
that was the
helicopter.
only negative of the whole day is we do the ball drop after the golf scramble, and our helicopter pilot and helicopter come from Bloomington, and that's where the bad weather was. So we're glad it was down there for that part. But they couldn't even fly.
Wow.
They could, if they could have gotten up toward us was fine, but we didn't know when they were going to be able to start flying. So we luckily had the kindness and generosity of one of our members, Endeavor Communications, which is down in Cloverdale. They had on hold for us a bucket truck, one of their bucket trucks, and they came down and dropped them from the bucket truck, and that worked out really nicely. And Clint Cooper from Carpenter Realty won a bunch of money.
Hey, that's the best part about it.
It's fun. It's always a good time.
And then, of course, business after hours was later that day.
Yeah, we had, really the golf ball drop kind of starts the business after
Okay.
hours, yeah. And First National Bank and York Automotive were once again our sponsor and had some great prizes and great food. And obviously we announced the winners of the scramble. The Thomas Pizza King team,
Right.
Howard Thomas and his group were our winners this year. The HBG Insurance team, which also had a couple of York Automotive people you might have heard of, Rob and Nick York.
Yeah.
They were second place. And then the Comcast Business Class team was our third place team.
Great. Well, it sounds like you guys had a great time.
We really did. It was a great day, and Clover Meadows always treats us really well. And it's a big project, and it takes a lot of people. And I really want to thank all my volunteers, and obviously all the 31 teams we had for coming out and having confidence that we'd make it through the day.
Well, that's great. Well, let's switch gears now and kind of start looking ahead. Speaking of another day, we needed some good weather.
Yes.
Community cleanup days coming up.
Yes, Greencastle Community Cleanup Day this Saturday, May 17th, 9 a.m. to noon at City Hall.
Okay.
It's being sponsored by the Chamber, the Greencastle Civic League, and obviously City of Greencastle. We're going to provide you with bottled water from Culligan. We're going to provide you with some breakfast from Super Walmart. We're going to provide the gloves, the trash bags, the brooms. We just need you to come from 9 to 12. And if you can't be there right at 9 or you can't stay till 12, that's fine. Come at 9:30, leave at 11. But if you can give us an hour and a half, 2 hours, that's great. We've got assigned areas that we've got mapped off, and depending on how many people we have, we'll group you up. And if you bring your own group, then you can stay in your group. And that's kind of our goal, is to get your employees or co-workers, your friends, your neighbors, your family members, and come together, and we'll assign you an area. You just clean up the trash in those areas, bring the trash bags back. Refuse handling will take care of those for us. And we're just trying to get the city spruced up for summer.
That's true. And summer just right around the corner.
It is. It kind of felt like summer last week most of the week. Now we're kind of getting a little bit back into spring.
Exactly.
It's not nice weather right now, but I did look ahead on the weather for this, and it's not going to be really warm, but it's supposed to be a sunny day on Saturday and about a high of 60, so it'll be just a little chilly in the morning, but just wear a jacket and you'll be great.
Yeah, sounds good. Now, I've heard kind of different rumblings through the community about the traveling plaque and
Yes,
into.
thank you. You always
Some
tell me
kids
everything.
have a pizza party
There
on the
are
line.
2 big honors that come out of this. We get, well, 3, because we get a clean city.
Right.
So, great, thank you. But for the businesses in Greencastle, if you bring the most employees, you guys get to have the traveling plaque for the year. Comprehensive Services has it right now, Putnam County Comprehensive Services. But it's there to be taken. So bring out your staff members, and you'll get to have that displayed proudly for the next year. And then the elementary class in any of the Greencastle elementaries, they bring the most students. So what you need to do is give us your name and what teacher you have.
Okay.
Okay, we write that down and we collect all that information. And the Greencastle Civic League is going to provide that winning class with a pizza party before the end of the school year.
Cool.
Very nice way to end the year.
That's right. And that end of the year is coming pretty close.
It is. We're almost there. So we'll announce that on Monday to the winning class.
Okay, sounds good. What else is coming up? I know you guys have a host of things.
We try. June 20th is going to be our annual bowling scramble at A&J Bowl. So we want to thank the Gary and Valerie Waters for letting us do that again. Those registration forms are going out today, actually, so be looking for those. We've got our next quarterly luncheon at Red Barn Farms on July 10th. We're going to take a tour and have box lunches from Myers Market. So there, Myers Market lunches. That's going to be good. And that's going to be fun. They really have a lot of fun stuff out at Red Barn Farms, and it's kind of still new enough that a lot of people haven't seen it or been able to get out there. So we love to do that. And then we've got some interesting things coming up. Bobby Hopper, Beefcake Burgers, Charlie's Beefcake Burgers. Obviously he used to be with McDonald's. He is just a wealth of information and marketing information especially. And he's going to do some free seminars with the Chamber this summer on low-cost marketing.
Great.
And those are open to anyone, not just Chamber members. So we're going to be getting that information out via our new Facebook page and new Twitter. So please be looking for those. So obviously you don't have to be a Chamber member to get that information, and we'd love to have you like us. And I always check every day if I have any more likes. And so we'll get that out. The first one is going to be June 19th at the Eli's Bookstore Community Room. Okay. Okay. And it's just going to be 9 to noon.
Now, how can people find out more information? You got Facebook, Twitter. Great website you guys have.
Website, www.gogreencastle.com, which is up but under construction. We're hopefully going to have that new one up in the middle of June, but the current one is still up and going, and we've got all that information. As well as just call me at the office, 653-4517. We'd be glad to tell you everything we know.
All right, sounds great. Tammy, we look forward to another great summer with the Chamber.
Definitely. Let's start it out May 17th with Community Cleanup Day.
All right. Dry weather.
It will be.
Okay. Don't forget, if you're a nonprofit group or a community organization and you'd like some free airtime here on WREB, you too can be a part of Putnam County Today. Give us a call at 653-9717.